Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another serious day of Bible trivia. But before we get into that part, let's go ahead and have just a couple of jokes. You know, the corny kind, my favorite kind. Which Bible character is a locksmith? Now, think about this. Which Bible character is a locksmith? Well, it's Zacchaeus, of course. Oh, boy. All right, one more. Which Bible character had no parents? But you may know the answer to this one. Joshua, son of Nun. Joshua 1, verse number 1. None parents. All right, maybe that wasn't too funny. But all right, let's move on, and we'll go ahead and get to our questions. As usual, we'll give you a quick rundown. We're going to have 10 questions that are worth a point apiece. You'll have a bonus question, 2 bonus questions that are worth 3 points apiece. But if you miss them, you lose 3 points for each bonus question. But it's up to you whether you want to try it or not. So you have a max of 16 points to get. So let's get straight to our questions. Who lost his strength when his hair was cut? Was it Samson, Solomon, or Simon? Judges 16 verses 13 through 19 tells us it was Samson. All right, number 2. Where did Noah's ark come to rest after the flood? Was it Mount Hermon, Mount Moriah, or Mount Ararat? Genesis 8:4 says it was Mount Ararat. Number 3. Which of Jesus' disciples walked on water? Was it Peter, John, or James? Matthew 14, verse 29 tells us it was Peter. Man, I can imagine. Could you imagine getting out of a boat, at a perfectly good boat, and trying to walk on water? Boy, Peter tried it, but we know even though he was bold at first, he began to look around and he noticed all the noise was going on, and then he began to sink, and he had to call out for Jesus for help. All right. Our next question is question number 4. Who rolled away the stone from in front of Jesus' tomb? Was it the guards, an angel, or the disciples? Answers found in Matthew 28:2. It was an angel. I said angels, but it's an angel, singular. All right. Question number 5. Where did Abraham almost sacrifice his son, Isaac? Was it Mount Hor, Mount Moriah, or Mount Sinai? Genesis 22, verse 2 tells us it was Mount Moriah. Okay, here's your bonus question. What was sacrificed instead of Isaac? What was sacrificed instead of Isaac? The answer is found in Genesis 22, verse 13. It was a ram. Hope you got that right. Okay, let's move on to our next set of questions. Number 1, God led the Israelites from Rephidim to what mountain and instructed them to set up camp at the base of it? Was it Mount Hermon, Mount Tabor, or Mount Sinai? Answers found in Exodus 19:2. And the answer is Mount Sinai. Number 2, where were the people when Moses presented them to God? Was it their tents, the foot of the mountain, or the mountaintop? Exodus 19, verse 17 reveals the answer. It's the foot of the mountain. Number 3, what did God instruct Moses to place around Mount Sinai? Was it tents, people, or barriers? Exodus 19, verse 12 tells us it was barriers. Number 4, what would happen to anyone who touched Mount Sinai? They would die, they would go blind, or they would become mute. Exodus 19:12 again tells us the answer. It's they would die. Number 5, God descended on Mount Sinai in what form? Smoke, a cloud, or fire? Exodus 19:9, find out that it was a cloud. All right, you ready for the bonus question? Feeling smart today? Well, here it is. What accompanied the presence of the cloud? What accompanied the presence of the cloud? Now, I'm going to tell you, I'll give you a hint. There are 3 different things that accompany it. So are you still going to take the challenge? Can you get all 3? Do you know what they are? Answers found in Exodus 19, verses 16 through 19. Thunder, lightning, and a loud trumpet. Whew. If you got that right, again, that's pretty impressive. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these. Hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope that you'll join me next time as we have more trivia questions.